Alright, so what we're trying to do right now is just continuing where we left off, which is like we finished chapter 1 and we got asked out by Rena and Mion. So we'll see how that goes. I'm just gonna click continue and I believe that it was this one, yeah. Yes. No, we already saw the dip, so we can just continue. Okay, let me move my window. There you go. I took a little too easy on the morning of my day off. I was totally late. And to top it off, that pesky mom of mine, oh my god, pushing a return journey errand on me just as I'm trying to leave the house. Today was the day Rena and Mion were going to show me around Hinamizawa. I hope I'm saying that right, Hinamizawa, right? Okay, there they go right there, alright. Rena and Mion were already waiting for me at the meeting place. Kei-chan, you're late. Sorry. The show I was watching last night was really interesting. Blame that. Yeah, I guess, you know, you're trying to say that because you don't want them to know that, you know, your mom made you run errands. I mean, everything, like, you know, kind of like it screams to you that these kids are indeed kids. Like, they are teens and they feel all the shame and all the things that you used to feel when you were a teen. So that's the excuse for being late and keeping two girls waiting. Yeah, that ain't cool. Mi-chan, you just got here yourself. Yeah, well, there you go. She was late as well. Last night's episode of A Day in the Life of was interesting, wasn't it? She was just as guilty as me. Okay, well, the dude was also late because of that, but also because of mom. Rena was carrying a pretty heavy-looking handbag. Wait, is that... Mion answered my spoken question with a wink. Alright. I never seen a good wink happen in real life, but I'm guessing she's good at it. That's right. Rena really did make a picnic. Oh man. Kei-chan, after you left, Rena pulled out all the stops. It's not like I forced her to do it. Yeah, you know, we never told her like, you know, you need to bring food, right? Because that wasn't the case ever. It was nothing, don't worry about it, okay? Aww. She's always blushing. I mean, I think it's obvious that we are trying to, you know, point at the situation that Rena has a crush on Kei-chan. But yeah, Keiichi, essentially. She's been like this since last night, you know? Can you take responsibility for this? I mean, not really my fault. Alright, I'm a man. After all, I'll take the responsibility. We don't have to, but alright. Huh? Responsibility for what? Exactly. Like, you know, she decided to do this. I didn't tell her to do it. Kei-chan didn't tell her. Keiichi didn't tell her to do it. As we turned around slowly to look at Rena, our gazes drifted downwards to the massive handbag she was carrying. It didn't seem logical or feasible that it would be entirely filled with lunchboxes. Except this was Rena we were talking about here. Alright. About 2 kilos, I guess? What the fuck? When Rena was picking it up, I could see she was struggling a bit. I say 5. Okay, I'm guessing that maybe we have to help her out with the bag, but it's kind of strange. 5 kilos of food. Keiichi-kun is a boy after all. I thought he could probably eat a lot, so I made a lot. Okay? Alright, I believe that. Let's get going. Hip ho. Just from the way she was lifting it up, I couldn't believe the only things in there were lunchboxes. Correction, I say 5 kilos too. I'll help out, but all of it needs to be eaten. I won't forgive you if you make Rena sad, got it? The only thing I could do at that moment was exercise a bit to make myself hungrier. Alright. How the hell? I mean, maybe it's just an exaggeration, you know, maybe they don't know, but 5 kilos of food is too much, especially for just 3 people, right? Having finished with the pleasantries, we began our leisurely stroll, jeez. A carefree walk, bathed in the gentle morning sunlight. I couldn't have even imagined something so wholesome existed during my time in the city. See, this is what I was talking about, especially when we were playing The Good Life. This type of environment just, you know, fills your soul out. These were the boonies after all. No slovenly text, jockeys trudging to work on the weekends out here. Jeez, that's the worst in the city. It really was a nice place, peaceful and quiet. As sparsely populated as the village was, you could still run into people just by walking around. Alright. It's good to know that we are not the only people. I mean, we've been teased before by the game that we are not the only people living. We just happen to be the protagonists, but there's other kids even in school as well. It's just like the school is really weird though. But alright. Good day. Good day. Oh, would you be Maebagara-kun, I believe? My two companions exchanged greetings with everybody we ran across. Because of course, people like this always know each other, really. Like, that's not weird. All these past even knew my name. That is weird though, but if I don't know them, that's weird. But like, yeah, when did I become famous? But it's usual that people in small towns know each other, right? We passed 3 people, and when all 3 of them knew me, I started to feel a bit paranoid. Yeah, that is strange because you happen to be new in town. It's a bit sad to say. Everyone knows everyone since there are so few people here in Inamizawa. I mean, yeah, I get it, but if I'm new to town, then what the fuck? So that means when an unfamiliar face walks by, they automatically assume that it's Maebara fella who just moved in. Yeah, that's how it works out. Ah, okay. I guess, yeah, if you happen to have so few people, yeah. It was a process of elimination you could only pull off in a place like this, but it was quite effective. Ah, okay, so they didn't exactly knew who I was, they were just guessing. From now on, I better make sure to maintain a good reputation. Yeah, the day I'm discovered accidentally gawking at a dirty magazine in the bookstore, I can expect all the villagers labeling me as a lech by the day. Yeah, that will be, you know, badly looked upon. But also, do you even have that type of store in Inamizawa? Inamizawa is not to be trifled with. That's not the end of this nightmare. Of course I know them. The first person we met was Omen Takesu from Makino Bike Shop. His hobbies are bonsai and playing the flute. Next we met the grocer's second son, Daisuke-kun, I think. His hobby is sharpshooting and he hopes to be an ace sniper in the future. And the person we just met was Miyo-san, the nurse from the clinic. Hobbies are beer watching and photography. Okay, but knowing all of that is quite interesting. You know the names of everyone we passed by, and even their profiles? Okay, let me get rid of the mouse and move with the keyboard now. Seeing my surprise, Mion and Rena exchanged looks and burst into laughter. Yeah, of course. We're not like the city where people hardly know their neighbors. That is true. I've been in both environments and I can confirm that this is something usual that happens. If you live in the city, you might be freaked out about it, but reality is, you know, everybody knows each other and everybody's friendly. When you leave the city and you go to a place like this, everybody usually is very friendly. Then let's try it out. You there, who am I? You're Keiichi Maebara. You say some mean things, but you're actually a kind, shy person. Aww. It's been 3 weeks since you transferred here. Your hobby is taking afternoon naps. Lately, you switched over to wearing boxers. What? Didn't you? That's enough. Yeah, that's weird to know. I wouldn't want to be told that. Oh no, Rena. Enough. Yeah, basta. Apparently there is absolutely nothing you can keep hidden here. Inamizawa was not a place to be trifled with. Okay. Oh, good. That the boxers thing wasn't necessary, but you know. This feels more like you guys are showing me off rather than showing me around. I mean, not really, but yeah. That's right, okay. Well, I was wrong. We're parading around like this after all. It'll give everyone a chance to see for themselves that Kei-chan is fitting right here in Inamizawa. The population in Inamizawa is shrinking. Inamizawa, yeah. So the villagers welcome anybody who's new here. Why is it shrinking though? People are leaving to the town, maybe? I thought about brushing it off with something to the effect of "you're kidding me," but I held back. Had I ever greeted someone who just moved in the city like this before? That is not normal to do. Thinking about that made me believe that what they say wasn't a joke at all. We passed another person. Of course, we will call out to again the same way. Oh my, good day. It's wonderful seeing you getting along. Okay. This lady here is Fuyishima-san. Good day. Oh my, Baibara-kun, how wonderful for you, having a lovely girl in each arm. Hell yeah, what a baller. How are you? Getting used to life here? Instead of regurgitating, there you go, a prepared response. I will have in the city. Yeah, I responded with an emphatic nod. And you know, he's obviously shy about it. He doesn't like all the attention he's getting. The old woman chuckled, voicing her appreciation of how energetic I was. I mean, yeah, and also you have girls around you, and yeah, you're a kid, you don't know how to feel about it, and people are questioning you. Good. As I looked back over to Rena and Mion, they gave me a wink. The wink on Mion looks good, but I've never seen Rena wink. So now then, how about time to lunch, maybe? Maybe? Yeah. Rena's brilliant smile signaled the approach of an event that both Mion and I were trying to forget. We all looked at each other. I'm a man, I'll do what I can. But it's just too much. It's fine, Kei-chan. Leave it to this old man. I don't know why you refer to yourself as an old man constantly, dude. An old geezer as well, you said before. Mion has never seemed as reliable as she does right now. I'd expect no less from the class representative. Rena, if we're going to eat, we might as well go somewhere with a good view. True? Yes! Alright, good idea, I agree. Rena nodded her head happily in response to Mion's proposal. There you go. Okay, we're going upstairs. Oh, yo! This is a nice place. Cresting the top of a stone stairway, a shrine drawn straight out of my imagination appeared before us. It had worn down a bit through the years, but the fallen leaves had been swept up, giving it a tidy feeling. Right here is the Furude shrine. It's probably the place with the best view around. This place, be sure to remember it. On our next breaks, a festival will be held here. Okay. Isn't it a bit too early in the season for a festival? Maybe it's a local thing. The Watanagashi is in a summer festival. Long ago, it used to be a celebration of the end of winter. Okay. I was embarrassed for assuming the festival had to be held in the summer. You know, each location has, you know, its thing, its local celebration. So yeah, there's no specific date for anything to happen, really. Just depends on each location and on the culture as well. Now then, spread out the lunchboxes, and there. Various colored lunchboxes were placed one after the other on top of the plastic sheet. So for real, they were lunchboxes, huh? That is incredible. It sure did smell delicious. It was Rena's home cooking. It went without saying that it will be delicious. But is it even possible to finish all of this? Hey, Mion, it'll take more than just a good view to get this all down, you know? Good afternoon. Oh, yo! It was Riki-chan and Satoko. Why are they here? Mion grinned over at me. Ah, I see. This was her secret brand, the power in numbers. There you go. You have my thanks, Mion. Following it up, here you go. I don't know why my nose is itchy all the time on stream. And when all the pieces are in place, it's my specialty. We just had to come since there was such a commotion. What is the meaning of this? Take a look. It's time for lunch. Buffet style. Yeah, there you go. A handmade gourmet meal made by Rena. I can see that much. Why have you laid out on a tarp on our property? Your property? What the fuck? The temple is public grounds, it's not yours. Keiichi is right, yeah. This is everyone's property. It's public property, what the hell? Wow, Rika-chan is such a good girl. Have a seat. Eat with us. Satoku's not invited. After opening up a spot for Rika-chan, I promptly turned my back on Satoku. Yeah, there you go. Hold on 1 second. Where is my spot? No spot for you and nothing for you to eat. Well, there you go. Don't worry, there's some for you too. None. I'll eat all of hers. I will not allow that. Rika! Okay. Here, chopsticks. Rika is such a nice, you know, peaceful girl, really. Like, she's just in the middle of it all, and it's just vibing. Rika is just vibes. But Satoko and I left out the boxes, having it out with each other. My god. My dude, you're older than her, I will assume. It has been explained before, like, why are you fighting her? And man, well, I guess she kind of becomes sometimes a bit of an asshole, but at the same time, she's way more immature than you are. And, you know, with all the more reason. Man, really, Kei-chan, you're really good at leading people on. You might have a talent for this. Have a plate, one for me-chan and one and Rika-chan too. Rena wiped out a pair of chopsticks and paper plates. Okay, do recycle. No, wait, you can't recycle those. That's really too bad. Should have brought reusable ones. If we don't hurry, it'll all be eaten up. That's right. Okay. Shall we commence this battle? Oh my god, dude. Please eat a lot. There's enough for everyone. Aww. Rena said as she opened up the thermos. Oh, there you go. I would love to see the food. Anime food always looks fantastic. Just then I realized that this lunch was made under the assumption that 5 people would be eating. It didn't change how much there was, but the implication behind it was different. God damn it! And you know, Keiichi's always being thrown around, huh? I will not allow you to have this hamburger. Using your elbow is against the rule. Okay, that is funny. Grabbing the back of my collar is also against the rules. It was a tough battle. Ducking with her full momentum and an elbow in the opening move, Satoko appeared to have the upper hand. Oh god. But the difference in her proficiency, not prophecy, with chopsticks proved to be fatal and gave me the upper hand. Alright. The last meatball, no, okay. Satoko Hoyu has been bested. Satoko and I amiably began choking at the same time. Jesus, falling backwards was spasming. Rika-chan patted me on the head to clear it, even though it was actually stuck in my throat. Oh god, I've had that happen to me before and it's fucking awful. Seeing that, I almost died even. Seeing that made Rena blush and breathe heavily in excitement. What? It was almost like flowers were floating all around her. Mion advised Rena to refrain from saying anything that could get her locked up. Yeah. This is how our meals usually go. I'd do anything in my power, just so things could stay like this. Aww. I can understand that, you know, the friend group is quite nice. And, you know, the atmosphere is nice as well. The intense battle calmed, and finally everyone reached a point where they could begin talking. Receiving tea from the thermos, a small sigh. I do wonder why there are so few words in Japanese to praise how something tastes. Isn't it because the idea of togetherness during a meal didn't begin until the modern era? You know more than I do about that. It seems that long ago, people ate in silence. There's an argument to be made that can be nice as well, if you want to enjoy the food. just the food, but also like the company makes it better. It must have made the people preparing the food a bit sad, don't you think? It's probably because the people back then were so busy eating that they didn't have the time to compliment the flavor. That's just you. But you know, just hearing that, it makes it's good. It makes me happy. That my effort was worth it, I mean. Aw. Yeah, good chef, dude. She blushed a little as she said that. It was delicious, aw. With absolute perfect timing, Rika-chan struck Rena directly with praise. She looked straight at her with an expression of bewitching innocence. Aw. See? Aw. There you go. Oh shit, hold on. After Rena uttered an unintelligible noise, a rain of smoke rose from her head with an audible poof. What? Aw, okay, yeah, she goes crazy for cute things. I'm gonna take you home. Oh no, you're gonna try to kidnap people. You gotta stop. It was surely delicious. Okay, Rika, stop it or you're gonna get yourself kidnapped by this crazy girl who can't, you know, stand seeing something cute. Or any sort of compliment, really, huh? Rena flushed red with excitement, embracing Rika-chan and rubbing her cheek against her so hard you could almost hear it. To reward Rika-chan for her praise, ta-da! These are special. 2 apple rabbits. After sticking toothpicks into them, she thrust them toward Rika-chan. After Rika-chan accepted them, the mood suddenly shifted in a bizarre way. What is it, Satoko? What's with that defiant look? Has everyone prepared proper praise to receive apples from Rina-san? Don't push yourself. What kind of praise can you think of with your weak vocab? Oh my god, dude. Well then, allow me to show you. After Satoko flashed me and me a defiant look, she changed the tone of her voice suddenly. Huh. Hey. So, Rena Oni-chan's lunch. Satoko thought it was yummy too. Satoko looked up at her pouty while talking cutesy. Rena's gonna go insane, right? How is that praise? That's not even persuasion by tears, that's just persuasion by cuteness, isn't it? Yeah, but that's what she likes, so this is a Rena limited special skill. There you go. She blushed and her head spun, waving around in circles. Don't fall for it, Rena. Aww. Yeah, okay, you know, might make sense. It's within her character to be like, you know, going insane over praise. And yeah, the girls are also like, you know, smaller than her. You know, she probably thinks that they're cute. Of course, I was asking for the impossible. Rena glumped Satoko and began rubbing her cheek against her again. This time with Satoko, but still cute. Satoko is so cute. Take you home. Oh my god, dude, stop it. Swish, tap, push. Satoko was also presented with apple rabbits. Oh, there you go. After stuffing them into her mouth, she looked over at Mion and me again with that defiant gaze. It took only 5 seconds to take out down Rena. That's unfair to think she had such trick. I mean, I thought it was obvious that she was gonna do that, right? If it upsets you so much, why not reward Rena-san with some praise? Damn it! That was a dirty trick. First of all, that wasn't even praise. You think you've gone with that, huh? How about I show you guys something much better than your superficial gimmicks? That sounds great, Mion. I don't know why don't you just go ahead and say thank you? I'd like, you know, Rena doesn't seem like the type of girl who will be like, no, you don't get any. Kei-chan is going to be the one who does it. I mean, yeah, dude, like, you know, it's obvious. Why don't I have you show me then, huh? The writing of an old maid. The writing of an old maid. The plan of attack she suggested was wicked, but it was the only thing we had to beat Satoko. What the hell is gonna happen? After sipping my tea, I started talking very naturally and calmly. You know, better than I do. Perfectly. It really is good, isn't it? This is all freshly made, right? No. Actually, most of it, almost all of it, was frozen stuff. Then which ones did you make fresh? Well, it's embarrassing. Do I really have to say? Must I? Yeah. From the synergy of boy plus handmade lunchbox, her impression had melted into euphoria. I already know. This one, right? And the one that she gave us, right? Yeah, turned an even deeper shade of red. The words "I can't believe it" practically written on her face. How can you tell? How? That I made it. Of course, Mion had told me beforehand. It's been perfect so far. After acting like I was shy, I waited a bit. Next will be the finisher. It had your smell. Good God. Silence enveloped the area. I was gonna say the arena. It looks like a battle, goddamn. Rena's face still completely red, froze solid. With a small yelp, Satoko also blushed. Of course I did too. I sure would like to try one of Rena's handmade apple rabbits. Or something. Even if they was all because I was competing against Satoko, I felt like I had crossed the line by a good 9 yards, I think. Then, at that moment... Whoosh! It was a Tupperware container filled with rabbits. Jesus Christ. Okay, yeah, but the thing is, you're kinda taking advantage, dude. It's... Yeah, it was obvious, but at the same time, like, I do wonder if this guy likes her, you know? Or is he doing it just to get, you know, something out of it? I don't know, it's weird. Instantly, dozens of apples were shoved into my mouth, knocking me over. Okay, say, okay, my god, dude. My head was forcibly laid upon her lap, and even more apples were shoved into my mouth. While she was squealing, one apple after another was forced into my mouth. More and more apples. Okay, maybe that's too much. Okay, jeez. How about them apples, Satoko? Looks like I win. Looks like we win. Yeah, with Mion. Right, we were doing as a team. Although, you know, Mion didn't do much, but... Well, she gave us info, so yeah. That was a beautiful sacrifice. How's that, Satoko? This is our complete victory, isn't it? I can't believe it, such trickery. It doesn't bother me at all. Satoko ground her teeth, mortified. We did it. I claimed victory as my consciousness drifted slowly away from me. Yeah, I mean, like, you are getting stuffed at this moment. At that time, Rena stopped her squealing as she suddenly realized something. That she was, like, almost killing me now? Riki-chan, you're not eating it? Did salt water make it too strong, maybe? Maybe? Looking over, Rika-chan had pulled her toothpick out of the apple rabbit, placed it into her cupped hands, and seemed to be at a loss for what to do. Poor Mr. Rabbit. I feel sorry for him. I want to save him. What? That was a sign of blood spurting from Rena's nose. I got scared. What the hell was that? Oh no. Tonight I will take you home. She shook sporadically, her head wobbling back and forth. I think that, you know, to be honest, the one person who acts the same way all the time and just like keeps herself neutral is Rika. Then, you know, she just vibes again. Then coming back to her senses, she took all the apples around me, gathered it up with a whip whip whip, and fixed them back up on a plate. Now they're all just fine, okay? Here, I'll give it to you, Riki-chan. KK? Riki-chan raised up Satoko's hand like a referee after having that plate of rabbit shoved to her. She whispered, "This is her victory." God damn it, she was acting. I was like, oh, she's genuine. No. A comeback, oh no. I just don't care anymore. My sacrifice ended up being in vain. Oh yeah, there you go, Higurashi when they cry. And then this was the beginning of chapter 2, I think. Yeah, it was a fun-filled, crazy day. But as soon as the sun began to set at the end of the day, Ryowa did come up quickly. Later, Rena and Kei-chan. See you tomorrow. Thanks for today, Mio, and I had a great time. See you tomorrow. There you go. So Toko and Rika-chan went home as well. We parted ways with Mion, and it ended with just Rena and myself enjoying the evening air on our way home. I don't know why I thought that maybe I don't think it's possible considering the fact that everything is pointed out as them living with their parents. But I thought that maybe Rena and Mion lived together. Somehow, some way, maybe they were relatives or something like that, but doesn't seem like it. Maybe just neighbors, but whatever. Thanks for coming today, Keiichi-kun. Was it fun? Yeah, lots of fun. Almost feels like a waste to go home now. Then very well. Would you mind taking a little detour? Well, there you go. A detour? Is it far? It's a bit of a walk, but it won't take long. Since we had been walking around all day, you must have seemed a bit tired. Not feeling like this in Rena, I quietly nodded. Traversing a small path and up a small hill, the land suddenly stretched out before us. There, what looked like the remains of a dilapidated construction site came into view. Okay, alright, this is a change of pace, isn't it? A large heap of garbage is spread out off towards the swamp. Probably illegal dumping. I recalled it being in the newspaper. Alright. It's been quite a while. I wonder what's here. When you say it's been a while, you mean the business you had here was with this garbage pile? It's not garbage? I'm very confused at this moment. I'm sure that you can tell, but yeah. To me, it's a pile of treasure. Rena had already entered that well-known cute mode of hers, but... So that means there was something cute here? A new pile. I can't wait. Wait for what, dude? She descended this unstable slope with ease. I expect no less from a born and bred country girl. Jeez. Alright. Hey, wait, I'm coming. Yeah, okay, so I can relate with Keiichi in a way. Because I am not the most agile person, but if I meet someone who's not from a city, you know, and I'm on a rural area, they always, like, you know, are way more agile and stronger than I am. My city rate self was completely pitiful. Well, there you go. Hey, you know, he's just like me. It's alright. Just stay here, Keiichi-kun. It won't take long. Rena kindly declined my accompaniment. Don't fall. Watch your step. She's fine. I'm very confused, honestly. Literally bounding among the heaps of trash, Rena disappeared from sight. I didn't like being left behind, but I was still pretty tired from the whole day, so I just ended up waiting. Without the lovely Rena around, the surrounding area quickly fell into silence. The cry of the Higurashi gently cooled the air. Fairly exhausted, I began to feel a little sleepy. Just then, the sudden noise of scattering pebbles alerted me to somebody's presence. I startled, turned around. Hello. Hi. Standing there was a typical looking photographer. He spied over at me through his camera. His body was tanned and fit, but something about him seemed unreliable, and he had a bit of an aloof air about him. Well, it didn't seem like he was a bad guy in any case. Whoa. You surprised me. Although startled when I turned around, he overplayed his reaction. That was my line. I'm the one who's surprised here, yeah. My bad, my bad. I didn't mean to startle you. Are you from Inamisawa? I gathered that he wasn't from that question, yeah. And faced by my suspicious gaze, he introduced himself without my prompting. I'm Tomitake, freelance photographer. I come to Inamisawa from time to time. I didn't ask you who you were. Quite rude to photograph someone without consent, what would think. I actually agree with you. My bad, my bad. I mainly photograph wild birds. They can't refuse, you see. Alright, weirdo. So what you're saying is I'm the same as birds? I can't refuse though, I am refusing right now. No, well, you see, that image of a young man in the twilight was just picturesque. I apologize for trying to take your picture without asking. I thought that pretty slick. All that annoyance I felt for being startled just flew away as he buttered me up. I had no intention of hanging around with this guy trying to get cozy with me, except it didn't seem like Rena would be back soon. What the hell happened with her? But this older guy, Tomitake-san, he didn't mind my cautious responses and continued rambling on about himself. Okay, thank God, welcome back. Sorry to keep you waiting, I'm finished now. Rena popped her head out from one of the lower piles of garbage and waved her hand. You have someone with you? What would she be doing over there? I'm very scared, you know, with this guy around, honestly. That's what I wanted to know. Don't know. Maybe she's checking on that dismembered corpse that was out here long ago. What the fuck? Tomitake-san looked shaken up by that for a moment. Uh-oh. I responded like I would if I were talking with Rena and the others. It was quite a disturbing incident. What? They still haven't found one of the arms. Hello. Sorry to keep you... You were waiting a while, I guess. Yeah. I best leave you two lovebirds alone. Again, my apologies for stalling you, Keiichi-kun. What the hell happened? What was that comment with the corpse? Huh. That's something. And also, what was he doing there? I refuse to believe that he was just minding his own business, photographing a bunch of garbage. I don't know, man. Tomitake-san chuckled suggestively and then disappeared into the twilight. Missing my chance to retort put me off for a bit. Are you angry? I mean, I will be honestly kind of angry. I'm waiting so much. I want to know what the hell you got, honestly. Like, could you please just let me know what you were doing there? It wasn't Rena's fault, so I decided to just brush it off for now. That is mature to do. Are we not... Could you please ask what happened? How was it? Find a treasure trove? Yeah. Oh yeah, so listen. You see... There was a Colonel Randy doll. Oh, that thing. Those statues they always have out in the front of the fried chicken place. The life-size dummy? Yes, Colonel Randy. Okay. Cute, I want to take it home. I guess you can do that with things that are not alive. Alright. I can tell how she decides what's cute or not. But well, she seems to want it. It's garbage, right? No one will care if you just take it home. It's become the base of another pile. I can't dig it up. I can't dig it out easily. There's no lamppost over there, so it'll get dark pretty soon. Rena seemed quite down about finding her treasure and not being able to bring it back. I'll help you out, to repay you for that delicious picnic you prepared today. Alright, thank you. Birds heading host to roost proclaim the nightfall will soon be upon us. Keiichi-kun is going to help. I can take the little Randy home. That's so strange, but okay. You know, fixation on a doll. Rena staggered along as if intoxicated in her dreamy state of mind. I tried asking her in a way that wouldn't take her out of her cheery state. Hey Rena, long ago, did something happen here? Seems like they were building a dam here. I don't know the details though. Just wondering if you knew about, you know, an accident or something. I don't know. Her tone was disturbingly frank. It sounded more like a denial than an answer. It must have appeared rather dumbstruck. Rena quickly lined her expression. Actually, I didn't live here until a year ago. Okay. You transferred here too? I was sure that. So you see, I don't really know much from before that. Sorry. Don't really know, don't want to talk about it. There was some kind of feeling she gave me. Thinking about it, of course, it would be like that. This wasn't the type of thing girls will enjoy talking about. It was quite a disturbing incident. They still haven't found one of the arms. What the It's just like Tomisaki-san. Whatever. The dude said. Then I had a feeling only the Higurashi will know. Alright, that is a hell of a tone shift, really. New tips unlocked. Okay. We shall first of all we shall save. Okay. Second of all, we shall close this and see the tips. Okay, so this is interesting as fuck, honestly, because I hadn't heard about this at all during like the whole gameplay. They haven't mentioned this until like this episode, really, and yeah, their reaction was strange as hell. Okay, from the June 1979 edition, the Shishibone, or Shishibone perhaps, City Okinomiya police station, Yun, late at night. Suspects were arrested on suspicion of murder and improper disposal of a corpse. The main offender has been added to wanted list nationwide. Jesus. According to our sources, the 6 suspects were at the Inamisawa Dam construction site workroom of on the day at 9 p.m. Where they are suspected to have assaulted and murdered the site overseer as a group, dismembering his body and hiding it. At 8 o'clock in the morning, a report was filed by the Shishibone City Hospital in which a male suspect alluded to having murdered Mr. When questioned at the police station, the individual confessed of the crime. Since a portion of the body was recovered at the location he gave, he was arrested that afternoon on suspicion of murder and mutilation of a corpse. The rest of the suspects were arrested the same day, but the male culprit is still at large. Police are currently on his trail. The motive is purported to be a drunken verbal dispute during which he killed the victim in a fit of anger. Jesus Christ, dude. However, as there are multiple inconsistencies with their testimonies, the investigation is ongoing. Well, you know, there you go. I legit had no idea about this before. The Maebara Manor. So, Kei-chan, you're not stinking rich. What's with this all of a sudden? Did I come to school to a limo before? How much do you get for a monthly allowance? What do you want to know that? About $10. My, that's rather a plebeian amount. His lunch is made up of normal stuff. I just remembered the last time we talked about also like a store that sells used uniforms, and this is why they use the uniforms that they use. Everything and the whole the city is shrinking. The whole thing about the school being so small that they have to make like, you know, a class for everybody even though they're in different grades. What is happening here? What are they talking about? To be asked out of nowhere how much I get, and they'll tell that's a plebeian amount. Rena seemed to pick up on my dubious expression and started giggling. Kei-chan, your house, you know, is pretty big, yeah? So the architecture has people around Inamisawa calling it the Maebara Manor, and it sort of stands out. Maebara Manor. Since the house is so big, everybody's gossiping, wondering exactly how rich you are. I see. Now I get it. Well, the frame of it is huge. I see how it could cause some misunderstandings. From my deduction, I wagered they spent too much money on building the house, and that's why they are now broke. Being broke, how very, very unfortunate. Riki-chan took pity on me as she patted my hand. I go from being treated like a millionaire to a beggar. Yeah, sorry for ruining your imagination, but we aren't millionaires or poor. We're the image of a normal average household. You can't call it normal with that huge house. The entrance way is all ground and your gate is large enough for a large truck to get through. That's not normal at all. They do say the bigger your house, the more prosperous you are. Alright. The reason the house is so big is because that studio is in it too. There are a bunch of different workshops and lots of his work are hung up in different places. All of them are huge too. For those reasons, the family actually uses only a third of the house for day-to-day living. He planned it out so people and cars will come in to see the gallery he opens up in the house someday. By the way, the entranceway Mion is talking about is the one for the studio and is normally sealed off. The entranceway the Maebara family actually uses is very plain and simple one. The interior is much different from how it looks from the outside. I really like a chance to explore Kei-chan's house. Claiming not to be rich but having a home like that. What could be hidden there? Maybe there's something good hidden. I went from liking Rena so much to being like, what the hell is cute now, and what is this obsession with the whole thing? I don't know, it's weird, the whole let me go to the garbage thing. You know, that, I don't know, I don't know, I still like her, but I feel like in my tier list, it will go like, probably what? Mion, Rika, Rena? And then, you know, Satoku at the last, because... yeah, I don't know, Rena is overusing the whole cute thing. They probably had no money to purchase furniture, so it's filled with Spartan rooms. If there are cafeteria rooms, I would love to try rolling around on the floor. See, I love Rika. She's so nice. That'd be great, so great, I want to roll around too. She's like and their imaginations were just piling on. Well, sometime in the near future, it wouldn't be too bad to invite them all to my house. Yeah. That is a sucker for the ladies. So that is a sucker for the ladies, dude. So he might even let them look around his studio. The cry of the Higurashi crescendoed as the sky towered over everything. It was hot, but the air was clear. It smelled like the beginning of the summer. I just can't get over that comment. It's just like me, bro. Alright. Let's live. And let's save again. Oh, that is so funny. That was a sharp chapter though. But it was interesting. It was a very strong, like, swift change, from like, hey, this is a picnic and we're all gathered together to, like, by the way, somebody died here, and there's also like a construction site, and it's abandoned, and this there's a lot of different things that are pointing at, the whole mystery that it's around this city, how it keeps shrinking, apparently. That is quite interesting to have that type of narrative and that type of thing. I think this is masterfully written, in my opinion. I've had a lot of fun reading the novel for sure. We're gonna continue playing, for sure, but yeah, it's been quite an interesting read. I must admit that. Excuse me, by the way, if I make mistakes when I read it. I apologize, but yeah,